Is 127, not even 130. And
I know my way to the room. I know my room number.
That's impressive for Michelle.
This is.
And we have all of our luggage and our key cards.
I'm holding them right here.
All right, let's go in. We'll get situated. Hello, and welcome back to Funnelheads. This is our interior cabin, room 1340. I nailed it. Yeah, come on in. We're gonna just show you a quick room tour. Little man's in bed already. He claimed it. Do you want to tell him about how you love that bed?
Because I love the Carnival. I love cruise beds because I have a bunk bed.
Yeah.
And also I can fall asleep in this.
Yeah.
Because it's actually really warm in here.
And do you have a light up there in case you need it during the night?
Yeah, I do right here.
Nice. So obviously this is a cabin for 3. Sometimes if you have an interior or a different room, you do have another bed up here that pulls down, which is great if you're traveling, again, family, friends, whatnot. Little man's getting settled in. Maybe he'll nap while we're doing this tour. If you turn around real quick, come in, you do have, of course, your emergency stuff up here. Hopefully you won't need it, but just in case, you might want to look at it real quick. You do have your peephole or whatever it's called. Seeing eye, peephole.
A peephole.
Peephole. People. And then, of course, you do need a card for the lights. You can actually stick anything in here, like paper or whatnot. The lights will turn off after probably like a minute without anything in there, so you do need something in there for the lights to work, also the AC to work. As you turn, you do have some nice drawer space. You have a full closet here with hangers. If you need additional hangers, just ask. They have plenty. You have all of your shelves. Life jackets are sometimes in here, but they're also under the bed a lot of times. You have your personal safe. If you need to know how to work this, you basically just create your own code. Make sure you don't forget it. And you put all your valuables in here: money, passports, jewelry, all that good stuff. Casino chips, hopefully you win. You do have shelf space and then 3 drawers that you pull out. Laundry bags. Now, if you are certain statuses on Carnival, you do get a little bit of a perk. Sometimes you get some free laundry. I forget exactly how many bags, but I think it's like platinum. You get 2 or 3 bags of laundry per person. That's platinum. And then diamond, right now you get unlimited laundry. That may change in the future. However, if you are not one of those, I do highly recommend that you still do laundry. I believe it's only $15 to fill this whole bag. Don't quote me. I'll post the video, or I'll post the exact amount when I get home to make sure, but it is very inexpensive and you don't have to go home and do a bunch of laundry. So that's great. Now as we continue on, we'll go into the bathroom real quick. Of course, you got your light, you have your thermostat. So we like to turn it all the way down, especially as you get, into those Caribbean hot spots. It gets very, very warm in the cabin sometimes, so this keeps it cool. It's very classic Carnival bathroom, so you do have the shower curtain in here, of course, shower gel and shampoo. We a lot of times bring our own, but it does work in case you forget or you run out, whatever. Of course, you've got your clothesline for bathing suits or whatnot, or Michelle's sweaty gym clothes. Of course, your toilet as you come this way. Alright, so you do have all your towels, of course, in here. Now, that's obvious, but if you use your towel and you want to change it out, it's important just to leave it on the ground, nice and neat or whatnot. That lets them know that you want to exchange them. If you rehang it, that just means, you'll reuse it. Of course, they'll set it up nice, but it'll be the same towel. So it's important to know. You do have, your little garbage down below the sink. You've got tissues, your soap, a bar of soap, and then you do have shelves on each side. You do have your, shaving mirror or makeup mirror, whatever you want to call it. And that's pretty much the bathroom in a nutshell. One thing I did forget to mention is this sign, very important. you're on vacation, snoozing sign. If you want to sleep in or you don't want to be disturbed during the day, because they do come in a lot of times, you know, to drop off, you know, laundry or little treats, this and that, do, you know, the towel animals. If you don't want to be disturbed for whatever reason, make sure you hang this on the outside of your door. Very important. You come over here, you've got kind of a little vanity mirror or a workspace. Sometimes they do edit videos from this desk. Michelle will get ready for the night here. You've got your pull-out bench if you need it. You do have a drawer. I thought this was it. You have your hair dryer. It doesn't work particularly well, so just one thing to know, but in the case of an emergency, it might do the trick. When you get on the ship, you'll have all of your documents that they, you know, will give you, all the important safety things. You'll have all your QR codes for internet and, you know, health things, spa, menus, room service. You also have your room service menu. If you need to call anybody, guest services, another cabin, spa, casino, whoever, you just use that phone to dial them. Of course, you do have your outlets as well. So you have 2 USBs here, and then you have 2 regular outlets. And then we get to the bed again. So he already explained about his bunk bed. Kids absolutely love the bunk beds. One thing to note is you may want to just stick a pillow if you have smaller kids next to this rail, because there has been times where he's almost slipped through because he was so small and skinny. So just one thing to note, but he absolutely loves having the bunk bed. It's like his own little tree house up there. Over here you do have your TV. It's probably about a 40-ish inch, maybe a 42 inch. It just has your very, very basic, you know, news, Carnival information, things like that. It's very basic. You can get movies on here though sometimes, as well as checking your account balance. You can do that from your phone as well, but if you want to put in your folio number from your card, you can access, you know, all your charges, things like that. You do have your water in here. These are extra, even if you have the Cheers package or the Bubbles package. If you take one of these, they are extra. So just one thing to note. TV remote, of course. Your towels, of course, you have a towel for each person in the room. It's important that you return the 3 towels by the end of the cruise, or however many people are in your room, otherwise you will be charged. You can also get towels from upstairs though, so you don't have to bring these. Like if you forget, you don't have to, you know, come all the way back to the room. You can get towels upstairs, but they do give you 3 towels. You have shelving space, or we like to put shoes here just because it's kind of thin and, you know, it's easy to just grab shoes or whatnot. You do have the mini fridge. So fridge, this is great if you want to bring back, you know, bottled waters, Gatorades, beers, this and that. If you have food from the dining room that you didn't finish off, you want to stick it in there. Perfect. All right, and really, last but not least is the bed itself. Now we love, of course, putting our luggage on this. This is the luggage protector, unpacking, putting everything away, and then putting the suitcases underneath the bed. They fit perfectly underneath each side of the bed. You can honestly fit 2 on this side and 2 on that side if you arrange it correctly. You also have your nightstands with your lights on each side, and the nightstands, you have a little bit of storage in here as well. I usually put like underwear down here and stuff like that. Of course you can put whatever, but it's a little bit easy access. You get out of bed, grab, you know, that, go to the shower, and then your lights. 2 lights on each side, and then if you're ready for bed, you just knock that, and that is it. That's basically the cabin tour in a nutshell. If you have any questions whatsoever, you just let us know in the comment section below. We'd love to, you know, answer any questions. We'll get back to you as soon as possible. But thank you so much for watching today's cabin tour of room 1340, I think. Michelle's saying yes. Nailed it. We are going to explore the ship a little bit, and then we are ready to rock out in the sailaway. So if you want to see all of our vlogs from this coming cruise, I created a playlist. Click on it here, and hopefully you enjoy the fun that you know, me and my family had on this amazing cruise. Thank you so much for the support. Hopefully we'll see you right back here in the next video or on on a cruise ship one day. Catch you later.
I woke up with the sun today, rolled out of bed and said, I'm gonna have some fun today, and that's just what I did. The birds were singing, come outside, I felt giddy like a kid. If life is like a swimming pool, you know I'm jumping in. We got the perfect summer day, so put me in your plans. You know that this doesn't happen every day, so everybody clap your hands. Cause when we raise them high, every hand in the sky, we're the super fans, feeling grand in the grandstands. Shout it out, make some noise, make it loud, soaking up the lovely weather, everything just comes together. I woke up feeling good today, my journey has begun. I gotta give a shout out to the green grass and the sun. It's a long way off, a tricky shot, but I know it can be done. Another day, another game, another hole in one. Yeah, we got the perfect summer day, so put me in your plans. You know that this doesn't happen every day, so everybody clap your hands. Cause when we raise them high, every hand in the sky, we're the super fans, feeling grand in the grandstands. Shout it out, make some noise, make it loud, soaking up the lovely weather, everything just comes together. Lift them up, all the hands, all at once, we're the super fans, feeling grand in the grandstands. And keep them there, all the hands in the air, we're wishing it could last forever, baby, put your hands together. The weather's just so fine, wish I could bottle time. Cause if you only pause, you'll hear the crowd applaud. They're cheering for you now, stand up and take a bow. You know that you deserve it, today is picture perfect.